Hi all, welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to learn about VPC peering. A VPC peering is basically a network connection between two VPCs and that allows you to route traffic between them using their private IPs. So before we go into demo, let's go through some theoretical part. So as you can see, there are two VPCs and these VPC can be in the same account or different account as well. And when we can do VPC peering between them, and as I said, that will allow them to communicate using private IPs. So there are certain limitations I would say for VPC peering. The first limitation I would say is the quota, that is the number of active VPC connections that per VPC it is 50 and can go up to 125. Another is that how many outstanding VPC connection requests you can have. Soft limit is 25. Another important limitation I would say is that you cannot have more than one peering between two VPC at the same time. So you can have only one and only one peering between two VPCs. Next, I would say the most important limitations you need to consider is that you cannot have VPC peering when you have overlapping IPs or CIDR blocks. So you need to have a unique CIDR block in order to enable VPC peering between two VPCs. Next, VPC peering is is not transitive. That means if you have peering between A and B and B and C, but that does not mean A can communicate to C. So you need to set up VPC peering between A and C in order to make them communicate to each other. Next, I would say is that if you have internet gateway, NAT device, VPN connection, any such device in VPC A, and you have done peering with VPC B, then VPC B cannot use these devices, maybe like internet gateway or NAT device. So although they can communicate with each other, but VPC B will not be able to use these devices in order to communicate to maybe say network internet. So what we are going to do in this video for demo, like we'll create a VPC peering request, we'll accept that request, we'll update route table, and we'll update security group as well. So let's go into the demo now. This is my AWS console. Here you can see I have two VPCs. I would quickly name it as this is the default VPC, and this is the second VPC that I have created. And as you can see, they have unique CIDRs, not the overlapping one. And I have created two instances in each VPC. So this is instance A in default VPC, and this is instance B in my another VPC. And I have already connected to my instance A. So this is my public IP from which I'm connected. So as you can see, I'm connected to this. And if I just try to ping my instance B without having peering, ideally that should fail. So you can see that there is no response, I would say, from the uh, private IP. Now if I quickly go and start working on the peering, so for peering we have to go to this peering connection tab, create a peering request. So I'll initiate the request from my default VPC, and another VPC is in my account, same region, so I'll select another. So now VPC peering request is created, and if I just go to the same tab again, I would say a pending request. So I'll just quickly accept this thing. Now I have a VPC peering setup between two VPCs, but still the work is not complete because we need to add routes as well, and routes will tell like servers to how to communicate in case they are trying to reach out to that particular IP from other VPC. So I need to update routes for both VPC. So this is my new VPC, so I'll just add a route. So I'll add a route, like if the destination is this CIDR block, then then it has to select peering connection. Okay, and similar way we have to add route in the another VPC, that if the destination is this, then same select VPC peering. Now we have added a route. So if I just try to ping this thing, so I'm not able to get any response. So there is one last thing which we have to do, is that we have to allow ICMP in the security group for this thing. So I'll just go to the security group. So I'll add an inbound rule that will allow ICMP. So I can restrict it or I can just open it for everybody. So I'll just, for now I'll add for everybody. So if I now just go here, you can see I'm getting response. So in this way we have set up VPC peering, and now we are able to communicate from one VPC to another VPC on the private IP. So this is all about it. Thank you.